the season of Matt trying to stay human. And, whatever I have to do that, I'll do it. I'm proud to be the only human, though. I'm human. I see dead people, but I'm human.
I see the afterlife.
No, but you sleep with those.
Cut me, do I not bleed?
But you know, I mean, I know a lot of what's to come, but I also know that, you know what, you're a very important person in this family of people, particularly to Elena. I mean, you are. What are you going to do to earn that this year?
I mean, I definitely.
I mean, she saved your life.
Yeah, I think Matt's probably my overwhelming feel right now. And how does he serve a purpose in all of this now? And I think knowing that Elena never wanted to be a vampire and would never want to cause harm to anyone else, that perhaps he might offer up his neck, arm, whatever parts of his body she wants to feed on to stay alive. Whoa! It's just me thinking of the future. I don't know.
Keep manifesting. Is Jeremy ever going to find love? Jeremy, huh? Everyone you love just dies and they come back to haunt you and they die again.
Well, yeah, I am the kiss of death, and the one person that was able to resist that was Bonnie, and I feel like we were growing very close, and I betrayed her with a little necrophilia. You know, I don't know. That's it's interesting. You know, Jeremy's been going through this voyage, and you know, he's lost a lot of people, and he's failed to protect his sister, and contributed to the demise and her turning into a vampire. So I don't know if he's preoccupied, or maybe he will find love. That's up to you guys.
Now, you know, one of the things that I experienced on my Twitter, and I think Julie experiences on her, like feedback from social media and the fans, is there's this whole Delana sort of dilemma. And Julie, how do you reconcile that at night when you're laying in bed at 3 o'clock in the morning?
When I'm having my nightly panic attacks, insomnia panic attacks at 3, 4, and 5 in the morning. You know, look, for every please let it go this way piece of feedback, I get another, oh no, please let it go this way piece of feedback. So what's great about what we've accomplished here together as a group is that we have people who care that much and who have opinions that are that strong that they really, 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 really want it to go their way. And you know, I think about it, it's funny, it actually took me by surprise. I don't know if this is true for you too, but like, when I watch a sporting event and I'm rooting for one team, and then the other team kind of falls way behind, and I'm like, oh God, they look so sad over there on the bench. And then I started to say, you know what, everybody likes a good underdog story. And so then you start rooting for the other team, and then they catch up, and you're like, holy shit, this is so great, because they might actually win. And suddenly you want that to happen so much. And then if they do, then you feel bad for the guys that lost, because they were ahead and then they lost and now they're sad, and it's just this spiral.
Because otherwise there's no game. There's always a winner or loser, there's no game.
I know, but
it's like our show.
It's difficult when you're dealing, for me, when I'm watching love triangles, I like to be able to root for both of them. I didn't know if I wanted Kelly to pick Dylan or Brandon, you know?
Salvatore sandwich.
So that's why I say I'm Team Salvatore, because I'm really right there.
Ma'am, would you like lettuce and tomato in that sandwich?
Hey, you know, you play Elena, now Elena's 2 different people. You play Catherine, I mean, your schedule is pretty cool. And what is the absolute worst part of doing your job?
Oh God.
Don't tell the truth.
No, food.
Honestly, yeah, I mean, there's nothing terrible about my job.
Ian, Paul.
The lack of sleep, maybe.
Lack of sleep. It's a grueling schedule, guys.
Let's
It's the cookies. It's the cookies at catering. It's these shirtless scenes that you have to do, and then there's like all these cookies at lunch, and you just want to eat them. Not good.
What's the best part of doing the job?
The cookies.
The cookies.
The best part of doing our job.
Relationships. Who character-wise, like if you could just talk to Julie right now and say, this is who I want to kiss, this is who I want to jump in bed with as storyline, and this is who I want to have sex with, who would it be? volunteering, Steven?
Over here, over here.
I've pushed this
Steven,
for a
starting
long
there.
time, but I want to see Matt kind of, he doesn't have a mom, and he's seeking some motherly advice. He's also yearning for some physical connection. I think that Sheriff Forbes might be a great...
I agree. I want to jump in bed with Elijah.
There was a really hot nurse in one of the episodes.
I think Damon and Steph.
Elena, who have you not kissed yet that you would kind of like to love with?
Come on,
You
Elena.
haven't kissed.
Yeah, exactly.
Between the two characters, I feel like I've made out with everyone in the cast.
Elena gets around.
That's get around.
Now your brother can make out with Jeremy as
I